This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for April 28th, 2023. Your daily entertainment headlines, industry info, and everything rock. Just announced, Motionless and White, the Touring the End of the World Tour with Knocked Loose, After the Burial, and Alpha Wolf will be at the MGM Music Hall at Fenway on October 29th. Tickets go on sale today at 10 a.m. Television personality Jerry Springer, known for his long-running television show, who was also briefly the mayor of Cincinnati, passed away at the age of 79 yesterday. According to a family statement, Springer died peacefully after a brief illness at his home in suburban Chicago. The cause of death was not specified. After their intended Broadway residency last fall did not go quite as planned, Weezer are back to the drawing board. Not only is Rivers Cuomo drumming up a new musical, but he's crowdsourcing some of the pre-production help from fans, according to his tweet that he posted yesterday morning, saying, quote, "Does anybody want to help me write a story for a musical, which would be the next Weezer album? We could make a follow-up to Songs from the Black Hole or start afresh." Songs from the Black Hole is an unfinished space-themed rock opera that Cuomo began demoing back in 1994. It was originally meant to be the follow-up to the Blue album, but somewhere along the way, the band decided it was a lame idea and scrapped the concept. Due to an extraordinary ongoing demand, which is seen over 1 million ticket requests registered, Sphere Entertainment Company and Live Nation have announced an additional 5 dates for the U2 UV Achtung Baby Live at the Sphere shows. A first-of-its-kind live music experience, which will have the world's biggest rock band launch the world's most cutting-edge venue, Sphere at the Venetian in Las Vegas. U2 UV Achtung Baby Live at the Sphere marks U2's first live shows in 4 years, and Sphere at the Venetian in Las Vegas will be the only place that fans can see the show. Dates begin on September 29th and run sporadically through October all the way to November 4th. In order to accommodate the high demand of registrations already received, only those who previously registered and received a code will be able to participate in the verified fan pre-sale for the dates October 27th, 28th, November 1st, 3rd, and 4th. Any tickets that remain will be sold during a general on-sale starting today at 10 a.m. through Ticketmaster. Ed Sheeran played his guitar and sang on the witness stand in Manhattan Federal Court Thursday. The singer sought to prove that he did not dupe Marvin Gaye's soul classic, Let's Get It On, during the copyright infringement trial. The British singer-songwriter strummed the 4-chord progression at the core of his hit song, Thinking Out Loud, which he said he wrote with longtime collaborator Amy Wadge within a few hours in February of 2014 at Sheeran's home. Sheeran's testimony comes 6 years after the heirs of Ed Townsend, who wrote the 1973 song with Marvin Gaye, filed a lawsuit against Sheeran, alleging that he had striking similarities that violate the copyright. Rihanna announced that she's going to be playing Smurfette in the new Smurfs movie, saying, quote, "This is a delight at CinemaCon, where she was on hand for the announcement. Getting to do animation is a fun journey for me. I get to show up in my PJs in my 3rd trimester. I hope this gives me cool points with my kids one day." Rihanna will also create and perform original music for the film, as well as serve as one of its producers. No release date has been announced. Extreme guitarist Nuno Bettencourt has revealed that Eddie Van Halen was planning to bring back Michael Anthony to the band so that the original lineup could complete a farewell tour. He told the story on Hair Nation, where he was promoting the upcoming Extreme album 6, scheduled for release on June 9th. Nuno talked about a meeting with Eddie Van Halen in 2019 during the recording of the first single from the new album, Rise, saying, quote, "He's playing us some of Wolf's stuff, which we all knew was coming out, and he was like a really proud papa, saying that he played all the instruments, and he did that and everything else." Then he said something really cool, quote, "Hey, just between us, I want to let you know, Van Halen's coming back, and we're going to go out the way we came with Michael. We're planning on a run, and we're going to go out the way we came in, like a farewell tour, but do it old school." Next month, Blur is set to return to the road for their first live shows in 8 years. Since confirming their initial comeback, the band has added to their itinerary with new announced dates in the UK, Europe, Japan, and South America. Vince Vaughn is returning in a sequel to his 2004 comedy Dodgeball, according to Deadline. The film is in early development stages at 20th Century Studios, with Jordan Van Dina attached to write the script based on an idea from Vaughn. There's no word yet if the writer from the original Dodgeball is going to be attached to the project. However, he previously said, quote, "never say never." And speaking of movies, the upcoming Bob Dylan biopic starring Timothée Chalamet, currently titled A Complete Unknown, has reportedly found its Joan Baez in Top Gun Maverick's Monica Barbaro. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the actress has reached final discussions to join the James Mangold-directed feature, which will focus on the revered singer-songwriter from his rise in the 1960s in the New York folk scene, all the way to his groundbreaking and divisive electric set at the Newport Folk Festival in 1965. Barbaro as Baez will likely have a sizable role as Dylan's female folk counterpart, collaborator, and duet partner during his early career. There's been no word on whether Barbaro will use her own voice to portray the singer on stage, as will be the case for Timothée Chalamet. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 151, featuring Johnny Christ from Avenged Sevenfold, is available now.